All right, I'm here with the man, the one and only, the highest, sipping on something as always.
Bless you.
All right, so you're here for Kweku Smoke. That's one of your sons. His debut album is out. First of all, let me take you back to you when your debut album was coming out. How were you feeling?
Yeah, that was a great feeling. My story was documented right in front of the people, so it was a very emotional story for me. So that was a great day that a boy you guys knew was on the street hustling, and finally I had an opportunity to put out a debut. Yeah, so that was a great feeling.
All right, so now we're here. You've listened to a couple of the songs on the album so far, and it's been amazing. How do you feel, and what are your project? What are your thoughts so far on the songs that we heard?
I don't need to hear Kweku Smoke to know how dope he is. I was expecting dopeness, and I know he's always going to be great because the first time I met him, that's the first time I did three verses for somebody at once. That should tell you that because I asked him to send me songs, so I have options to choose. Sent me three songs, and it was hard to choose. I had to do all of them. That should tell you how dope he is. So I believe in him. So you can imagine the body of work. It's going to be fire.
All right, now to do three verses for someone might be special. What is the one thing you love most about Kweku Smoke?
I think how he's kept himself as a person, as a brand, and the work that he put in. I think he's very focused. I take my hats off to that. I like people who dedicate their all to whatever they're doing, and that's what he's doing. And he stands out amongst his peers. I'm here. That should tell you that, you feel me? He's really on the work, and that's what I take my hats off to. Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir, for talking to us.
The name Snoop is after my brother. My brother was called Snoop, and then he just passed away months and some few weeks ago. May his soul rest in peace. And when I was growing up, knowing music was all from him. He was into the music before me, and then so I learned almost everything from him, and I lost him at a point when I really wanted to release my album. I actually had a different name for the album. So when I lost him, I had to go back to the studio, redo everything on the album, put my whole life on the album, and then, after him. So that was something I did for my brother, It's actually something from my heart. So this is not just an album. This is something actually deep from my heart. Yeah, we should blue film. I be a people see what you do. Same film, but I did a new. The liberal in this got empty. Yes, you could have run on the TV dying. Can I tell me what I can tell on the lawn? Spiritual feelings, obedient feelings. Yeah, they are boys. How we set money up to the ceiling.
Do you understand? That was like 2013 or 2012. Fuck. The other time I met him, we said, yo, that was around 2018, 2019. The next day we said, yo, the next day we're going to the studio. The next day we kicked it. That was there.
All right, so that means you guys recorded no longer like 3 years ago with that.
Yes, fact.
But you guys look like you've been brothers from like kiddie time.
That was the 2013 there. Fact. We know each other.
All right, now you've worked on a couple of songs, so many songs. I'm pretty sure you had a chance to listen to the Snoop Forever album before it came out, right?
Yeah, most.
What are your thoughts on it as an artist?
My favorite song, Kwesi Niggas. Yo, Kwesi Niggas really hit hard, And the one with EFYA, I love it. And the one with Sarkodie, the one with Joey B. And yo, when they're serious is my job. Trust me, when they're serious.
Yeah, now catch on Mundi Christmas this year.
What's him?
Mundi Christmas, then I catch on.
Mundi Christmas, no. When they're serious.
All right, now talking about you writing for the album, what was it like recording with Kweku for that particular song that made the album?
We were just doing our thing, what we know best, that's it, and the connection is just positive vibe always when Kweku Smoke is around, so that's it.
We actually going through because I've been there, been through all that. So I'm mostly like, I like to put what I've been through on songs. Yeah, so it talks about on the street what people are going through, and we not having anybody, yeah, well, more money papa no more money mama no jinya kupon. So I put real things on that song, and I thought otherwise putting Kwesi Arthur on it. Shout out to Kwesi Arthur, you know, because he's mostly about the real as well. So I thought, you know, he would be best to fit the song. So On the Street talks about, you know, real street lives. Yeah.
Now let's take me through the process, the record processing, the recording, sorry, processing for the album Snoop Forever. How was it like? What was the sleepless nights? Take us to recordings, writings, production, everything.
Yo, it's not been easy, yo. Like Charlie, it's not been easy, but by God's grace, we've been able to pull this off. You know, the beats, coming up with the beats, and then like the rhythm. Yo, it took like a whole, I would say like a whole 2 years. Like Charlie, yeah, because we kept working on tracks after track after, you know. But we have so many tracks there, but it was very hard to select the songs to be on the album because we have so many good songs out there. You know, yeah.
All right, now what is that one song on the album that represents your mood right now?
Vim, featuring Joey B. Yeah.
They got Vim did everything. Inside.
Vim, that track is hard.